Hi, my name is Terry Cunningham, and I'm one of the Intentional Mentoring Academy participants. And the thing that I valued most about it has been building relationships with the other participants. I've found that we would not, if it weren't for this academy, we would not have the opportunity to interact with one another on any sort of frequent basis apart from annual conference or just happenstance encounters that we would have. And our time spent has been very fruitful to be able to share of our common experiences and to be able to glean from each other solutions and to pray for one another. It just has been a rewarding experience, and I definitely would encourage anyone who is considering joining to not hesitate to do so. Any one of us who's a part of this team, participants, would be glad to share our experience and help get you plugged in. We went through the resources together, shared resources, the Resurgence book that I have here by Candace Lewis and Rodney Thomas, and some others. It's been a great tool for learning how we can incorporate best practices in doing ministry effectively, and I think we all want to grow in that. So I'm looking forward to the next phase of this, and definitely thank you for allowing me to share my experience. God bless.
I'm Brandon Addison, and I'm the Associate Pastor at Amazing Grace Community of Faith.
I'm Aaron Turner. I'm the lay leader here at Amazing Grace.
And we're here to talk to you about how much the SBC 21 program means to us. So Aaron, tell us a little bit about how SBC 21 means to you.
Let's go back a little bit. I started with Jan Brown Thompson, introduced me to the SBC 21, and I think about 2 years ago now. And the main reasons that I wanted to be a part of SBC 21 is to galvanize our churches within the Methodist Conference, specifically here in Louisville, Kentucky. I want to be a part of the community. I want to be a part of the change within our community and within our churches. I feel like this is a great opportunity to actually, explore different options that maybe past generations didn't have, that we can mold into now to change new direction and where we want to go.
Sure. See, and for me, SBC 21 has been a very good mentoring program. It's been a very good opportunity to meet with other black ministers and other United Methodist ministers and kind of feed off of each other, kind of see what they're doing at their churches and what I'm doing at our church and what we can do together and in order to make this greater. So, I like, the SBC 21 standing for strengthening the black church in the 21st century. And I really think that we do a good job of strengthening the black church by working together and doing things in a new way in the 21st century. So, Aaron, what about the Mentee program? How does that speak to you?
The Mentee program is very special, again, because Ms. Jan Brown heading that way, but being able to work with people like Steve and Sharice and Terry and Leticia and yourself, being able to bounce ideas off each other, working with Ms. Jan Brown and coming up with our Lunch and Learn and the other workshop that we put together, just molding us into being better leaders in our church, better leaders in our community, and then just being better and stronger in our community. So all those type of things has just been immense in my growth.
Sure. And I really like how in the Mentee program we've been putting on different conferences and really showing the reaching out aspect of it. We're going out and we're getting people from other churches and we're bringing them together and we're using that opportunity to kind of teach them and educate them and sing to them how the SBC 21 can really benefit them as well and not just us that are inside the group.
Yeah.
And
so, not to cut you off, but we're grateful to be a part of this, and we look forward to many more things coming with SBC 21, and we hope that whatever we could do is going to make a change in tomorrow's generation.
How y'all doing? My name is Steve Trainum. I'm the senior pastor at Sycamore Chapel United Methodist Church, and my wife.
Hi, I'm Sharice Baldwin Trainum. I'm really the pastor of Sycamore Chapel, UMC.
Well, we wanted to talk to you about the
playing.
IMA Intentional Mentoring Academy with strengthening the Black church for the 21st century. For me, the biggest thing about the IMA has been the fact of the relationships that we've been able to forge in the midst of this ministry, this academy. I probably would never have had the opportunity to forge these relationships with Pastor Terry, Leticia, Aaron, Brandon, and other settings, because we've always seen each other in passing. We always spoke and stuff of that nature. But I now can say that, these are my brothers and my sister now. And then also the leadership of Miss Jan Brown Thompson, Minister Jan Brown, and Reverend Dr. Kathy Goodwin. I've known them since, Coke Memorial days, but got an opportunity to see a different side of Minister Jan, during this time as well.
Okay, my turn. So, I agree with Steve. The relationships that have been built while being a part of the Intentional Mentoring Academy have been relationships that are crucial for my life as far as growing in ministry. I have met some awesome people who I consider to be my friends, that encourage me, that support me, and I in turn encourage and support them as well.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing, the message that I think my wife and I definitely want to get across to everyone is this Intentional Mentoring Academy is definitely for young adults up to the age of 40. But also too, this is going to give you an opportunity to see and hear things that you may not have actually thought about at first. The conference was the big thing for us. We went to annual conference last year. If you haven't booked your room yet, go ahead and do that now.
Ours is already booked.
Right, next to across the street from the thing, you got to do a support system that's already established and already in place, so that you can grow and flourish and become the leaders that God is calling you to be. Not that, other African Americans within the conference are calling you to be, but who God is calling you to be. And you will be equipped, given the resources to be successful within the conference and your local church. So with that being said, is there anything else you wanted to share with the people?
I think the last thing I would like to share is that, you know how you hear the saying, if you see something, say something. I would say in regards to church, if you don't see something, say something. And that, and the reason why you don't see it may because you are the person who is supposed to bring it to the people.
Amen.
So let the Intentional Mentoring Academy assist you with being the leader that God has called you to be, because I think sometimes we get wrapped up in thinking that the pastor is the only leader
Right.
in the church, the only one who can make decisions. And I would say, like in a respectful way, that is not the case.
Not entirely. No,
Yeah,
not at all.
I think anything you do, you have to do it decent and in order. But the pastor is always open to new ideas,
Especially when it's coming from the people.
Exactly.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, thank you. Goodbye.
Sycamore out.
Sycamore.